So I'm making cigars for Amadeus, and in the show they need to have cigars that light up, but we can't use obviously real cigars on stage. So in props we usually make, I guess, kind of prototypes of different things. And for this, I'm using a piece of bamboo, and it's 4 inches, because these are going to be smaller cigars so that we can fit a cigarette on the inside. And it's an electric cigarette that we bought for another show, and it's going to light up on the end when you suck out air, and the cigarette's going to be wedged in there so that it won't come out on either side. And so what I'm doing is, this is a mixture of glue, water, and brown paint, and I'm dipping just brown pieces of butcher paper in this mixture and getting it nice and wet, but making sure it's not too saturated. And then you just apply it to the bamboo on here, and it'll naturally stick to itself because it's a glue mixture. And once it dries, it will look like, I have some prototypes over there that we can look at in a second, but once it dries, it'll give the effect of a cigar. And that's it. Okay, so this is one of the finished cigars, and as you can see, it's got a nice tough outer shell, and it really does look like a cigar. And that's still, you know, the bamboo right here that's hollowed out, and the outside of just butcher paper with the mixture of, this is just glue and water before we added the brown paint. And this is a cigarette that we use, the electric cigarettes, and they look like, this is what it looks like normally. And so I covered this in paper so that it would wedge right in here. So, yeah. So if you put it in there like this, it doesn't come out. And what you see when you're in the audience is this. And so I didn't really just smoke a cigarette, it's just, it's electric, and it's good for the actor because they're not, you know, smoking on stage. And this gives us the ability to also take it out and change the filters, or change the battery, or whatever we need to do. And Amadeus runs from September 8th to 19th, and it's going to be a great show. It's huge. There's tons of props on stage, chandeliers, big, elaborate, ornate sets, and so you should definitely come see it.